Right now, I want to pass it over to one of the legends from the Jupiteer team, Mr. DeFi Racer.
Just a quick introduction. I'm DeFi Racer. I'm one of the engineers at Jupiteer. My job is to build things and more importantly, to build things that are useful, fun, and hopefully profitable for you guys. I worked on various products at Jupiteer, but DCA is my baby. If there is something wrong with DCA, if you have feedback, if you have problems with it, you can find me on Twitter, you can tag me. I'll be responsible for it, or better still, just go to our Discord and go to our DCA channel and talk to me about it. I'm here today to introduce a new feature that we're about to roll out here live in this call. Just a quick introduction to DCA before we get to the new thing that we're launching, value average. DCA is a very simple strategy that helps you break down a larger order to buy at regular intervals or to sell at regular intervals. It's a very straightforward strategy. So for example, if you have $100,000 and you want to buy, say, SOL or you want to buy JUP, you can use DCA to get a better price, to average out your prices and to not be affected as much by price impact. What I like most about DCA, for example, would be, let's say we're clearly in a bull market now, right? Prices have been going up hundreds of percents, thousands of percents. Let's say we get a dip of 30, 40%. It's always very hard to pull the trigger to click swap and buy like 100,000 or 500,000 worth of SOL. It's very hard to do that because we don't know if it'll go down further or if it's going to pump next. So with DCA, I use it to help discipline myself, right? So if I see prices retracing, I would put in a DCA. If prices do go further down, I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm getting tokens at even better prices. I also use DCA for taking profits. Things are going crazy high. You see a lot of hype. Then maybe you want to take profit. You can use DCA to do that. So for example, with Doc we've had, prices gone crazy. And I started doing a DCA out, let's say like $2.12, and then it pumped to like $2.30. So I was able to capture prices even as it goes higher up. What I'm here today and super hyped to share with you guys is value average. So with value average, the idea is very similar to DCA, right? You're still buying at regular intervals. The only difference is with VA or value average is that you end up buying more if prices go down and you buy less as prices go up. So how it works for VA, let's say you specify that you want to increase your portfolio by 100 USDC every single day. It doesn't exactly buy 100 USDC worth of that token every single day. Instead, if you notice on Tuesday at 8 a.m., prices of SOL went up 110. So you end up only spending $90, right, to buy 0.8 SOL. Prices went up, you buy a little less. Now prices go back down on the next day to 105 and you end up spending more. You end up spending $109 to buy 1.0386 SOL. So that's roughly how value average works. This is not a new strategy per se. I haven't seen it a lot in crypto and I was curious how well it would work. So I did a lot of back tests with value average and it's insane. If you go to edge.jup.ag, we do have back tests, so you can back test whatever tokens you want to buy and you can see how much you would have made. I think with WIF, for example, Doc with had, if you started value averaging in November last year, you would have made some insane returns. You would have made like 2 million% return. So if you spend like, I think it was 174 US dollars, you would have made like 2 million US dollars. It's insane. It's mind blowing. Worst case scenario, you use value average and you started buying in at the peak of the bull market, right? I did some back tests on it. Of course, it's not great. You're buying at a higher price, but you're not too bad. You're better off than, say, hodling. You would still be profitable today.